Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Paul and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggaegirlz who take the lead.
Ball chat. Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to Ball Chat Watch Along of Concacaf Women's Olympics playing game. Jamaica versus Canada. My name is Benton along with the family. Engineer Junior, how are you doing, family?
Me and my spooky is ready.
Junior, how are you doing, family?
I am good, but me and my spooky right here says ready. Ball game.
And Junior, are you okay with starting Kanye Plummer? Football family, we're going to get to the starting 11 right about. But are you okay with starting Kanye Plummer in this big match versus Canada inside the Independence Park? When was the last time Kanye played a game for Jamaica?
Well, rumors are at foot, right? Fun and joke aside, there are rumors floating around that this could be Lauren Donaldson's last game coaching, our last 2 games coaching Jamaica, right? And we know that Lauren has been a very dedicated individual to his players.
Loyalty.
Like very loyal. Very
loyal. Having favorites.
So, I mean, I wasn't going to bring up the rumor, but once I saw Kanye playing, I say, yeah, there is some truth to that. And Lauren is almost like a testimonial for Kanye. Kanye is one of his proteges, if I could say so, right? So he will give her a run. I say, yo, just come take a bow and go on about your business after this.
Football family, game will be live on Golasso Network inside the States, in the US, Paramount Plus, Golasso Network in the US. If you're in Canada, it's on One Soccer, Canadian channel, ESPN for the rest of the Caribbean, for the Caribbean, Central America, and Mexico. And for the rest of the world, you have Concacaf channel, YouTube channel. You can watch the game free. Big game, Junior. Reggaegirlz starting 11. All right, let's get to Coach Bev Prisman's starting 11. Of course, World Cup Canadian team that exited the group stage. Fleming starting in goal. You have Sheridan, Collins, Buchanan, Quinn, Fancy Baller, Ashley Lawrence, Giles, Prince, Leon, Lacasse, and Rose. Your thoughts on this Canadian team, family? It's a big side.
It's the best side, right? I mean, is there any players out there that come to mind that say, we miss it? Without the whole foot, because the whole foot gone now. But them playing for win. I mean, they're coming. This is going to be a very entertaining game on many fronts, because Jamaica fresh off the World Cup second round qualification. Canada, like you said, exited out the group stage, regardless of how the situations played out. Jamaica coming in on a high, Canada coming in with something to prove, and Canada is saying, but wait a minute, a year and a half ago we ran this team off the field. Now people want to them rank higher than we, so they're taking this game very serious.
Yeah, big game. I mean, you and I spoke about this at the conclusion of Jamaica's run at the World Cup when Jamaica defeated Panama and exited against Colombia. And I said, right, Jamaica should beat that that Canadian team if the game was played that day, that time, based on the form of those 2 teams. I'm not so certain right now. World Cup over, a lot has happened since then. So we're going to see how Jamaican team translate, if they can, because it will be another monumental achievement. Of course, Canada is the defending Olympic champion in women's football. So it would be a big thing for them to not make it to the Olympics. And also it will be a huge achievement for the Reggaegirlz if they are to make it to this another box check in the growth of this program, family.
I think we will go around Canada if we are able to become successful in the next 2 round of matches. And there's no telling how much. I mean, Canadian women, if they have national pride, they are going to want this game more than Jamaica. Because with all of the passa, all the hoopla that happened in the federation over the last 12 months, right? If they are to not make it, to not qualify for a major tournament after getting kicked out in the first round, then the federation might say, you know what? I'll pinch a little bit more money we are getting out of next year's budget. And this might grossly affect them. So this game is bigger than we really think it is, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a big game. I probably would have loved to see Grosso in that starting 11 for Canada, but what do I care? I mean, if them want bench a baller, them can bench a baller, you know. As for the Reggaegirlz starting 11, Coach Lauren Donaldson going with Rebecca Spencer, big goalkeeper. I mean, if he's handing out testimony, why not Sydney Schneider? I mean, Kanye Plummer get a chance. Why not Sydney? Why not? Why not? So Rebecca Spencer starts in goal. Denisha Denden Blackwood in left back position. Alison Swaby, baller, my general. Salute Alison Swaby. Kanye Plummer is centre back pairing. Tierney Wilshire, Vian Sampson, Drew Spence, Atlanta Primus, Jody Brown, Chenya Matthews Williams, big up yourself, Chenya. Khadija General, Ballon d'Or nominated Khadija Bonisha Bonbon. Family talk.
Was there a reason why Chantel not starting?
Is there a reason why what?
Chantel not starting. Why is she on the bench? Chantel Swiby.
Because Kanye Plummer start. Yeah, this brother is a joke thing. Big up Ty Gill. Ty Gill says, I'm more interested in how we play tonight as opposed to the score. I wouldn't want to see us get shut out, but I want to see character and a continuation of the World Cup trend. Number one keeper is my Rebecca Benton. Stop it. I'm just saying, Ty Gill. Clearly, Kanye Plummer is not the number one centre back pairing with the general Alison Swaby. We saw the Swaby sisters at the World Cup. Clearly, as Junior said earlier, Lon has his favorites and he wants to give a chance to his favorites, such as Kanye Plummer. So why not give my goalkeeper Rebecca Spencer a chance? Sydney Schneider a chance and bench Rebecca. We know that Rebecca is the number one. So give Schneider a chance. Jamaica's first women's World Cup keeping goalkeeper a chance for do a thing in the new thing, But you know how ballsy or how much kahunas Lauren have, because you have a side that held Brazil to a draw, beat Panama, held France, make it to second round, and lived and died by that defensive setup. And you take out a major piece of that defensive unit. The very next game that you need for win. You know how ballsy that is? Because if Canada score more than one goal today, everybody going to say, you should have never changed the side. World Cup, yeah. And Junior, if Kanye is guilty of making errors and rustiness, will you hold her accountable?
Everybody make mistake in a bedtime because it's the life go. You see, bedtime. We not go, come on now. Let's not jump to conclusions.
I mean, Alison Swaby must be saying to herself, like, wait, what? What is going? But it takes a whole heap of balls, to really make the sort of decision. Kanye has grown, and definitely Kanye has a club now, so we can't just, She was the starter and captain, so you don't know. Does Kanye get the captain's armband tonight, Junior? Football family, we're a minute or so away from kickoff. The game is on Golazo Network. If you log into Paramount Plus, you will see Golazo Network stream live. We're also keeping an eye on the Curry Goat Cricket Qualifier 2 game between Amazon Warriors and Jamaica Talawas. T20 Regional Cricket Semi-Final, I guess, matchup. Amazon Warriors is currently batting. Jamaica Talawas looking to repeat as champions of this thing. So we'll keep an eye on that thing, family. We're still looking to try to figure out exactly the source of the stream tonight, family. All the sources that we have looked at have said that it's Golazo Network the stream is on. Golazo Network is having some discussion with Jimmy Conrad and a few other American people on this network.
And it don't know though, it don't know.
And so now we're supposed to be, there's a long commercial running. Yo. And Tigel said, ratted me forget about that. Well, Tigel, do not go. Do not leave, Ty. I mean, Jamaica Talwa, do not leave. Just keep the stream on. And BM says,
the game are going. Jamaica going.
Yeah, so we see the teams warming up on Golazo. And BM says, I heard Chantel arrive late. That's why she's not starting. Elaborate more for me, BM. Arrive late what? To the camp or tonight at the game? Because everybody's supposed to arrive at the same time tonight, right? Let me take the same ball. What? They arrive late to the camp? Because I arrived tonight late to the stadium. Everybody arrived the same bus. I'm supposed to ride the same, stay at the same hotel. Bleachers. Junior, you had a lot to say regarding turnout.
Disappointed again. That's Canada kickoff. But disappointed again, man.
Reggaegirlz kicking from right to left. Yellow top, green shorts. Yellow and green striped socks. Canada in red top and black shorts. Foul, a free kick there to Canada as Leon was roughed up by my ball, Atlanta Primus. Early one.
You got top of nice and get to kick the ball, man.
Formation, Junior, what do you think the Reggaegirlz looking as Canada gets ready for their free kick?
Park the bus. You hear me, sir? Park the bus.
Park the bus. BM says Chantel arrived late to Jamaica. Okay. So the man still carry feelings from them time, eh? And when the camp start.
Yo, no go, sir.
So somebody arrived late to Jamaica from what, 4 days ago, and the man still decides to bench her. Yo, I joke. No, we have to get Lauren on the program because we have some questions to ask him.
The private job, the keeper. Well, the keeper.
Tanya Plummer looking a little bit unusual to see her in that position, passing the ball around with Alice Swibb in the back, getting a bit.
Remember, Kanye a baller for a long time still.
Junior, stop it, about baller. Stop it, about baller.
Well done, Kanye. Big ball, Kanye.
Of course, the first leg tonight inside Independence Park. Second leg is Tuesday in Canada. Winner of this tie goes on to Paris 2024 Olympic. Team USA is already there. Paris 2024 Olympics. Canada comes away with down the left side. Quinn trying to the ball. Still no pattern of play yet, family. And Kanye Plummer is not wearing the armband. Unfortunately. Still 0-0. 4 minutes in.
I want to the internet.
As Junior's internet again stick. Ball set long. Try again.
So I don't know what going.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? We always don't know what's going on. It's Manchester United type internet you have over there. Stop and start. Ball is played wide to Swaby. Swaby looking to send. Junior, you spoke at length about needing turnout for this game. Your vibes, your impression of what you saw tonight. As the ball is in the arms.
Stadium still empty. I love it. But it look like, you see, if you look at the field, on the outside of the field, a bare water, you see, so it look like a way from heavy rain fell.
Okay.
So I don't know if that affect the crowd, but I've always said, celebrate the girl, them free up the stadium.
Ball is played in the area. Now finds Ashley Lawrence. Lawrence looking to send it long, looking for Lacasse, but Lacasse or Giles seems to have sneaked into a offside position. Reggaegirlz holding their line. Busy evening, Friday evening.
Yeah.
BM says, so y'all expected Kanye to take the captaincy from Bunny that would start World War III in the camp. Well, I mean, to be fair, Kanye was the captain. I mean, the captain is back. So, I don't think...
Ball!
It's not take the captain, BF. It's just Bunny just go and hold it till the captain return. Why? Yeah, we just say Kanye, she breathe heavy. So, all right. If you're in the Caribbean, you can watch the game on ESPN. If you're anywhere outside of North and South America, you can watch the game on Concacaf YouTube channel. If you're in South America, you can watch it on ESPN. You're in Canada, you can watch it on One Soccer. So in Jamaica, you can watch the game on ESPN. Ball is played. Kanye knocks it to Denisha Blackwood. Denisha Blackwood had a pretty good World Cup junior, except that one error in the game against Colombia.
Yeah, I mean, she showed growth, right?
Yeah, she showed growth. I mean, Drew Spence picking the ball up in midfield.
Benton, Kanye knock her ball, Benton.
Lacasse tried to put her hand on Drew Spence. Drew Spence fan her off and said, yo, let me go. I want to you. No nonsense vibes this evening from Drew Spence family. BM says he disagree with making the game free. Jamaica needs to support their own. Family, we have said that from long time. Jamaica have to support them own. I mean...
I know it's not the time to prove that point.
I mean... We have said that from long time. Just and I think the point that others have made regarding making the game free is that if you have enough seats, enough eyes in the stadium, then you can charge money for vendors and other sources, sponsors to come in and get one, because with a large turnout, there are other avenues to really tap into. Jamaicans, I mean, I don't know if it's cultural or something, but, you know, we don't know how we go already. Ball is with Lawrence in the back. Lawrence knocks it to Fleming. Reggaegirlz picks it up, looking to send Bunny Shaw over the top. Overhit, and Sheridan quickly out. Leon to Lawrence. Asher Lawrence. Denisha Blackwood stepping up to Lawrence.
One thing about the Canadians, though, them transition in offense is very quick.
Yeah, they're looking to play quickly. Good stepping into the space by Jody Brown. Picks up by Brown to Atlanta. Ball sent wide and overhit. Looking for Chenia Matthews. Southampton's own Atlanta Primus in that midfield. Reggaegirlz really looking to cut out those passes from Fleming in midfield. Fleming looking to thread the needle, looking for Giles. Not well, yeah. Looking for Prince. That is headed out by Plummer. Spence looking to turn wide, looking for Chenia Matthews. Sends it out, overhit, throw into Canada.
And then white girl can wear some sports makeup, man.
BM says 1,500 Jamaican is $10 US. That's cheap. Yo, it's all relative enough, family.
Very relative.
It's
very,
all
very
relative enough, cause right now, you know. Right now. Yo, it's all relative enough. So I do understand the perspective, but what we are saying, at least I think what we are trying to do is that if one avenue now work, we've been trying to say support the girls. You know, you have to try to give them other incentives to forward. It's me I deal with that's the position, because you can make it all $50, probably they won't show up. You know, you have to try to probably find other ways to entice them to come in. As the Reggaegirlz have picked up a free kick, Denisha Blackwood. And the people them still are coming.
I was just about to say that. The fans are coming in.
People them are coming.
Yeah.
Ball sent to the box. Head it on. Out for a goal. Yo. Vian Sampson almost close there. Junior, your thoughts on that one, family?
Yeah, it is encouraging that a long ball can come in the box and everybody miss it. Because that's where Jamaica thrive. So this could be a very dangerous corner kick.
Now, if one thing that is and here there is Junior's favorite assistant, Mr. Khan, talking to the coach. We saw that very pronounced at the World Cup. The strong conversation with Lauren and Khan. Trust ball sent in, headed out by Giles, and it went out for a goal kick. And people, the family them still are coming up. The people them are running. So that's good. Big up to all the listeners. Big up to all the viewers. Reggaegirlz versus Canada. The Canucks. First leg of Olympic play-in game. Second leg is Tuesday in Canada. The winner of the game, Reggaegirlz, trying to go to the Olympics for the first time. For any Jamaican team, right?
Yep.
Big up El Pistoleros. Big up yourself. BM says it's not relative. Jamaicans spend hundreds and thousands of US to go to see Chris Brown. Enough money did there. Yeah, this is true. Money they are yard. But you don't know how the woman them are going to see Chris Brown, Virgin for other. Junior, you are in the entertainment space. Why do ladies, can you have a prediction and any assessment why a woman appears so much to go see Chris Brown and not see the Reggaegirlz?
Well, it's all about value.
It's all about value.
And the value. So hundreds of US dollars is to see Chris Brown is still a valuable asset versus paying $10 US to watch a Jamaica team that have the vibes.
Bunny with a shot from way out. She probably should have passed the ball to Chenia Matthews.
Pass the ball, yeah.
Should have passed the ball to Chenia Matthews, you know, and then Matthews returned the effort in terms of trying to not pass the ball, looking to beat the defender, and ultimately turn the ball over, and the ball is back in the Reggaegirlz defense.
Yeah. Khadija Rashford.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, at the end of the day, you know, forwards, you want big up to forwards who you want to have that desire to show, but the development of the game is that sometimes you make your life easier by passing, and so the defense can play differently too, you know?
Forwards want to score regardless.
Regardless, this is true.
So, yeah.
Football weekend kicking off. Reggaegirlz versus Canada. Busy weekend in the EPL. North London derby. Arsenal fans running versus red hot Spurs. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid in the Madrid derby. I don't even know what's going on with Atletico Madrid these days. And of course, in France, you have what is it? Marseille versus Paris in the Le Classique. So big football weekend, and you have the Concacaf Road to the Women's World Gold Cup games going on. Big up to as Jody Brown cuts into the box. Jody Brown looking. I mean, Jody, yo, Jody looks. She looks a little bit better, Junior.
Little home cooking.
Yeah, I mean, and Jody Brown definitely playing some ball with Florida State. Watch a few games with Florida State recently. She definitely held her line, cut it back. That one looks tight.
So what about VAR?
No VAR, family. BM says, remember Skyview all cost 10K. Jamaicans wicked. The people them find Skyview for Chris Brown. All right. Busy football weekend. Yo. And we're keeping an eye on the CPL game between Amazon Warriors and Jamaica Talawas. Qualifier number 2. Winner of the game will go on to the final to play the TKR, Trinidad and Tobago Night Riders. In the final, I think the final is set for Sunday. 17 minutes in, 0-0. Concacaf Olympic play-in game. First leg, Reggaegirlz versus Canada family. Fleming seen a lot of the football in midfield. Canada kicking from left to right. Reggaegirlz trying to apply a bit of pressure.
And it feels more the same of what we saw in the World Cup.
Ball trying to play over the top, looking for Prince into the arms of Rebecca Spencer.
Yeah, man, Becky.
Ty Gill says we need to get Hetmeyer out right now. As regarding the Amazon Warrior versus Talawa game, seems like Hetmeyer is going on with things over there. Not really. Junior, what's the score? Let me check the score there for the people.
I want to watch score.
110 for 115 for 3 in the 15th over. And Hetmeyer is on 31. Yeah, it could be a trouble. Could be a concern, but throwing to Canada, looking for Lacasse, or looking for Leon, headed cleared out by Kanye. Yo, Kanye is holding her own. Not a lie.
But I mean, there's one thing about the Jamaica, they're very organized.
Yeah, they're very organized.
Very organized.
And so ultimately, this is there's a carryover from the successful World Cup.
And if you want to get Jamaica out of them rhythm, you have to score early.
Yeah. Should Canada press this team, Junior? The Reggaegirlz?
Not with the Tuesday game in hand. Okay. Not with the return leg in hand. And knowing how Jamaica is defensively organized, you don't want to press them and give a easy chance, right?
Yeah.
So just trust the ability to keep the ball moving, which they are doing.
Just a bit of football news. Man City reports that Bernardo Silva is set to miss 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks. Pep Guardiola says he has a little injury. Julian Nagelsmann, football news. Julian Nagelsmann now the German manager on a 10-month contract. Junior Julian
And it's a goal for Canada.
Huh?
It's a goal for Canada.
Your feet ahead of mine.
Yeah. And hey boys, Canada boy, stop celebrating for the field, man. Good goal by Prince.
Good goal by Prince.
And I'm waiting for the replay. It looked like Kanye leak.
What you talk about? It looked like Kanye Leak Jr. What you talk about? I thought Prince just cut across the center back there and just hit the ball.
Where's Kanye? Where's Kanye? Oh no, are you big sweeper?
1-0 to Canada. Goal to to Canada. Goal scorer is Prince. Ashley Prince with the goal.
Alison Swaby just lost the battle. That was just will, a battle of wills.
All right. Now, what referee having a discussion with Denisha Blackwood, strong tackle in. Reggaegirlz, them at work. What sort of adjustments will you do here, Junior? If any.
You have to get Drew Spence on the ball closer in the final third. She getting on the ball, but is more in at her half. She need to get the ball higher up. So whatever you do, you have to get her closer to body shot and get her the ball closer up.
Big up to Andrew Campbell. Andrew Campbell says still have faith in the team. Yeah, bless up, family. Cannot be trailing and still maintain this formation, though. Is it this low block sort of defensive posture? Do you?
No, you can't.
How long do you stay in the shape? As Canada has a throw in the box, looking for Prince again, but cleared out by the Reggaegirlz.
And have we ever seen Jamaica play a different formation on the line? Think about it. Have we ever seen Jamaica play a different way on the line?
Not. I mean, how did they approach the game against Panama, right?
The same way. Defensively sound.
And so Reggaegirlz dropping off, allowing Canada to have the ball. And Denisha Blackwood is having a warm time there with Leon coming down the left side. Marlon, now Leon gets behind Denisha Blackwood into the box. Blackwood with very good recovery and cuts out and get the ball. And Denisha Blackwood is shouting at someone. I'm not sure who she's shouting at. I guess she was upset about the pass coming in back.
That pride.
Corner kick to Canada. Leon standing over. Leon has been a busybody. I mean, you can definitely see Canada has a committed effort to attack down Jamaica's left side, Denisha Blackwood's right side. We have not seen much from Wilshire's right back position, right? Leon with the cross inside. And a shot cleared out. Canada knocking the ball around. Ball back with Leon, and Leon crosses way out and outside. Yes, definitely. Alison Swaby should have done better on that. Kamek, she got out muscled on that one. Definitely, you can definitely see what's going on also on the right wing position with Canada. Ashley Lawrence, the fancy baller for Canada, and Leon definitely going down that right wing, going at Denisha Blackwood. So Ashley Lawrence, we know how lethal she is. Going down that right side. We know about Denisha Blackwood's deficiency defensively. So it's a recipe for success with Canada going down that right side.
Yes. And they're not making no key secrets about it.
Yeah. It's a free kick here. Ashley Lawrence in conversation with the referee asking for something. She felt like a Jamaican player should have been punished there.
No, but she just tumbled over and I don't even think she got touched.
Yeah.
As the cheerleaders, them. Uh,
Now, regardless, this is the round of 16 Reggaegirlz, World Cup round of 16 Reggaegirlz. You know, you have to celebrate. I mean, you need the fans them to kind of give this team a lift. This is why you need the fans as much support in the stadium, full voice. Jamaica has never beaten Canada in women's football at the national level. I mean, if my math serves me well, I think they have played 9 times, and Canada has won all 9 encounters. The last encounter was a 3-0 for Canada in this Concacaf W Championship in the semi-final round, right? Before Canada then went to the final. So we know it was a difficult game coming in, but we need the fans, the stands. The Reggaegirlz need the fans, and in the stands to really kind of get in full voice and make it an uncomfortable environment for the Canadian team.
Yeah, I agree, and that's well said. But game don't start already, so we need it now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're open the gate, some people out the road, let them in and, just make some noise. Then, BM says, would it be harsh to say then should have stopped that cross?
Yes, she should have. She should have done a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, the first line of defense, if you're playing right or left back, your first objective is to cut out crosses because them can't score if the crosses if the crosses don't come in, right?
Yeah, and you know what too? And sometimes it's just a good goal.
Yeah.
So we can sit down and analyze it. When you watch the replay again, the striker, what she did was she stayed on the back shoulder of Alison Swaby. And I'm not saying it's a foul, but she did leverage Alison Swaby's shoulder. Pull her a little bit just to make her uncomfortable and beat her to the spot. Right?
Yeah.
And that's something where you learn as a striker. You always stay in the blind spot of the defender and you pick your times when you're going to attack the ball. And you're just going to have to attack the ball faster than the defender. So it is a good technical goal. Then probably could have done better defending the cross. Alison could have done better defending the goal scorer, but yeah, sometimes it's a good goal.
A lot of the referees I think this is the second time she's talking to Denisha Blackwood. Junior, what's going on there with Den and a lot of conversation. And it seems like Lauren has made a change. Chenia Matthews has moved to the left side. Jody Brown has moved closer to Bonnie Shaw. We saw in the Colombia game where Jody was deployed in what looked like a number 10 position. Now she seems to have switched to the right side. And Chenia Matthews is on the left side, left wing.
And we'll see how it pays dividends because you're not really changing, you're not giving a different look, right? And Jody Brown had that one moment breaking into the 18-yard box. I know you take her from the left wing where she's more comfortable and put her on the right. So that might be overcoaching.
Actually, I think what he's doing as the Canada is coming through an attack but cut out by the Breaker. I think what he's doing is actually Chenia Matthews defensively is better than Jody Brown. And I think she tends to run back and be much more physical. As Denisha Blackwood, the mental aspect of the game seems to be getting her as a bad pass was played to her by Kanya, and she's dropping her head a little bit frustrated now. But I think what Lauren is trying to do here with this left side is have Chenia Matthews as an extra help for Den, knowing that Jody didn't offer the help. I mean, Chenia should be able to give more support to protect her against Ashley Lawrence and Leon. It's been all attack down that side, whereas Jody has not been able to help prevent some of that attack. So I think that's what he's trying to do here, is telling Chenia Matthews, you play on this left side, and now you come back and help then Blackwood in the defensive. But let's see how that plays from the offensive side of things. Because now Jody will have to play on the right side of that front three. Ball sent into the box.
Jesus.
Oh, gosh. Leon piling. Then Blackwood. And so then has to get out. She have to play this mind game. The ball pick up by Drew Spence in midfield. Jody, good turn. Very good ball from Jody Brown. Find Drew Spence. Drew Spence to Chenia Matthews looking for options. Matthews driving at the Canada defense. Gets into the box. Matthews into the box. Cuts it back. Matthews looking for a shot. Block probably should be past it there, family. Your thoughts, on?
No, that's a good attempt. That's a good attempt.
But good play from Jody Brown, Drew Spence, Chenia Matthews, Reggaegirlz, almost in their family. So there is some danger there. You see some positives in that play, right?
Yeah, but the problem is you need consistency. So you can't have one every 10, 15 minutes. You need to have a spurt where you're in the ascendancy and we say, all right, now our tails are up. Get a goal, right? We need another attempt.
Kanye looking for Chenia. High ball, difficult one for Chenia Matthews to control. Headed out by... No, Atlanta Promise trying to put a bit of pressure on. Ball back with Plummer. Sampson, pick it up. Find Plummer to Blackwood. Blackwood looking for Jody.
So why is Shaw on the right wing?
Yeah, that's a pass. And football family, then Blackwood trying to send that one into the box. Bonnie Shaw was on the right and Jody was down the middle. You can see they're trying to give Canada a different look, but as Canada comes away with it, ball sent down as the stadium trips somebody. Yo, the stadium trips somebody. The stadium playing up there. Talk about home field advantage. Yo. Ball picked up by Ashley Lawrence. Now Matthews steering on her. Chenia Matthews with a very good tackle and one from. And the second tackle was a bit harsh, but Canada have to reset. And so this is why the Chenia Matthews switched to that left side to try to nullify or neutralize Ashley Lawrence a little bit there. Jody was not doing it. Whereas Wilshire is a better defender on the other side. Jody Brown trying to offer some help on the Wilshire's right side. Now ball into the box. Yo, you see, this is good coaching now. This is what Canada should do now. Canada should say, all right, Ashley, switch to Jody Brown's side and see if we can go at Wilshire. Ashley Lawrence said it. Big up, come on, says good attack. Canada play with a back 10 to backside. Bunny need to stay high because she's slow. She's essential. I thought the ball from then Blackwood a while ago should be to Bunny. Bunny should be in that position and not a Jody Brown. Reggaegirlz knocking in a run at the back. Bad pass here from presses on from Canada. Canada picks it up, a bad pass and a shot, and it's outside for a goal. Yo, what going with the World Cup General Alison Swaby? I mean, what a go on? It come like them select the wrong Swaby. Alison Swaby looking shaky tonight. Jaja. No, I'm a general, but she looking shaky so far. She looked like the Alison Swaby that played in that what's that Cup of Nations tournament down in Australia. Pre-World Cup tournament. She looked leakish. Chantel Swaby, warm up. Ball is sent Canada down into the box again. Canada looking for a shot, but big defender Alison Swaby stepped over to block the shot. Important block there from Alison Swaby. I guess she heard me. Chenia Matthews quickly out to put some pressure on. Ball picked up by Bunny. Reggaegirlz. Bunny trying to dribble. Has 3 players for company. Bunny turning in the midfield. And now she plays it back.
Go Chenya Matthews, man. She girl do so good for winning, but just let her go with a one touch, the man.
Yeah, you can see that Chenya Matthews is an asset. She's back working and she's able to intercept the ball and she's off onto the races. So, actually, Junior, I mean, I think Chenya Matthews can play down the middle. Junior, she looks like she has the tendency of a perfect number 9 in the sense.
He just got right as you say it.
Chenya Matthews going at the Canadian defense. Chenya Matthews with a shot almost and block. She looked like she can play by herself as a perfect number 9. She comes short, pick up the ball and turn. Chenya Matthews. Corner kick to the Reggaegirlz. Chenya Matthews doing big things. Doing big things. Junior, should I say it or should we not say it?
Say it.
I am not saying it.
Never say it because what she's doing is what we expect the Ballon d'Or nominee to do.
And Beyonce's bunny looked like Walter Boy just now. I guess that was a flip around corner kick. Then with the corner kick sent into the box. Reggaegirlz bunny picks it up inside the box. Bunny shot. Almost a mad scramble shot. Can't get it off. Reggaegirlz almost there. Canada finally hack it away. And a foul is called as Quinn is down. Reggaegirlz knocking on the door here, family. Junior, talk to it. How that one not going?
Not for going. Atlanta Primus can't get the ball out our arm.
Yeah, Vian Sampson couldn't get control of it to get the shot on.
Sampson, sorry. I said Atlanta Primus, sorry.
Reggaegirlz threatening. I mean, Reggaegirlz definitely threatening. Come on says, wow, Canada play with 10 round a back. That is why it's not going. That is why it's not going. Definitely like what I'm seeing, the response here from the Reggaegirlz after going down 1-0. Andrew Campbell
I agree.
Remind us earlier, have faith in the team still. Don't know. Reggaegirlz responding well.
I agree.
Junior, Chenya Matthews playing on the left, but seems to have some direction to go down the middle. She's picking the ball up. Look, now you and I, you applauded the effort of Kayla McKenna in the Panama game in the World Cup because you said she showed the traits of a true 9.
Right.
I mean, so we have Arsenal on the bench. We have extra weapons on the bench, so to speak, if needed, family.
Yep. That should be a corner.
Will coach? It's imperative that the Reggaegirlz win this game before we go Canada.
Yeah, I agree. You can't go Canada with anything under a win to defend.
Yeah. Referee, thieving referee, corner. Ball is with Canada playing around in the back rows. Reggaegirlz applying a little bit of pressure as Chenya Matthews and Atlanta Primus. What is Atlanta Primus' role here, Junior? Push ups, try to squeeze the Canadian defense, with Vian Sampson providing a bit of cover in midfield?
I don't know.
Ball sent long.
It looks somewhat fluid to me still.
And I mean, because she kind of look a little bit out of place in the role that she's been deployed in. Atlanta Primus, that is. She
don't look comfortable, and she can't put her stamp on the game. So I agree. There's something off. It looked more like a round peg in a square hole.
Yeah. I mean, Reggaegirlz do have Solai Washington, Trudy Carter is also on the bench. So, I mean, again, we have weapons on the bench. that we can utilize later on in this football game.
Yep.
A bit disappointed not to see Kiki Van Zanten, in this team selected by Lauren, but who knows? I thought Kiki Van Zanten, one of the creative players in the pool. Alison Swaby stepping up into midfield, looking for a long pass, trying to get Chenia Matthews behind. Chenia Matthews definitely been a handful for Rose since she switched to this left side.
Yeah.
Throw into the Reggaegirlz. Come on says, what did she do the last time Benton cut it out? As in Kiki Van Zanten? I don't think you just discard talented, productive players because of poor decision making by said coach, Mr. Lauren Donaldson, in the World Cup. I thought the way Kiki Van Zanten was deployed wasn't good enough. And then she was subbed at halftime. What did PH Bailey do? Because PH still in high squad. Why PH there in high squad? For what? I think people like Kiki need to be in the pool. Play them, Solari Washington, Kiki Van Zanten. Those are the future of this setup. Ball now with Canada. And a foul.
What is
called on Chenia
what
Matthews.
there?
So BM says Kiki has school obligations, I heard. Yeah, what kind of school obligation? You can a college today, she can take some. How the Rastafari go on? About school obligation. How many times we miss school for go to Cancun or their college?
Yep.
I go to Jamaica. I mean,
Go play a football game.
I go play a football game. Come on.
Wow.
Ball, a dummy, as Wilshire is beaten there. Yo, what go on? Cross into the box. Alison Swaby to cut out. Cut that one out. Very good stop there by Swaby.
And if you notice, nobody is celebrating Swaby. Swaby not celebrating nobody. Something look cold to me.
The relationship between the centre back pairings, is that what you're getting at?
Just everybody in general, it just have a cool vibe to it. It just have a cool look a while ago.
Yeah, okay, so the vibes.
No encouragement, nothing. It's just blah.
The vibes in the unit. You might be observing something there, Junior. You might be onto something. And especially when you play these teams, you want to have a collective front. Ball into the box, headed, cleared off. That was a close one. Canada almost with a chance here.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you already have so many other little extra little things are going on where mix-up are going on. But ultimately, with success, you want to have a collective front. You see me deal with you have to carry each other through the struggles. So, yeah, I would love to see that with the Reggaegirlz. More collective, you know. And again, not just the Reggaegirlz, the entire Jamaican national football program.
Entire diaspora.
Yeah, man, and more collective. Ball sent down, Atlanta Primus covering as Leon looking to chip that one. Kanya Plummer is there to intercept, and Alison Swaby there to give Kanya Plummer a dap to let her know good work. Yep. That is what you want to see, family.
Yes, sir.
Leon definitely is a handful on the right side, getting behind Denisha Blackwood. Corner kick to Canada. Game is on Concacaf Live, Concacaf YouTube channel. Anywhere outside of North and South America, watch a game, and the Caribbean. You can, if you're in Africa and in Europe, you want to watch the game. Concacaf YouTube. Jody Brown took a knock in the face there. Plays on. Canada still have it. Leon chopping up. Ball sent into the box and out. All right, so Junior, as a coach, you put on your coaching hat. You put Chenia Matthews on this left side to give Denisha Blackwood some help. but you still have Leon, who's still a handful, and definitely causing havoc with Denisha Blackwood. How long do you stick with Denisha Blackwood, or you put on a Tiffany camera? Who or somebody? What do you do here?
But it'll be hard to do that because you're chasing the game. And then based on I remember line, I don't want to say it to he's the best free kick taker and is the best dead ball specialist on the field
Yes,
and
I
shot.
think he has said that he's a dead ball specialist.
Right. So if you take her out, you lose that ability, chasing the game.
So you hinging your bet or something on getting dead ball to give you a difference in this ball game rather than protect defensively and play your attackers optimally to get something. I mean,
right.
It's a low percentage chance because you hope for dead ball if you get a look of goal.
But then it's also a low, based on how the game is going, it's a low percentage chance it's going to be Canada.
Ball, Fleming turning around, looking for Quinn. Almost halftime, still 1-0. BM says, Junior, what do you expect when the girls have to deal with JFF? I would look depressed too. Ball,
but I mean, at some point, we know what JFF is. The girls have to play ball. Because them not going back to their club sulking and not being able to play football, right? So it should be the same thing here. Just go play some ball. You're already here, go play ball.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on this one. This is not necessarily about a JFF thing. This is about the collective. It's about our squad.
Go there and perform.
When we walk on the grass, it's all for one for all. We ride together, we win and we feel together. So that unity, that cohesion need to be, it's me deal with through the frustration of dealing with JFF that will carry you through. So
yeah,
because you have bigger fish to fry right now. You try to go Olympics. Who knows? You might get some more money from going to Olympics. I mean, it's me deal with.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah.
So JFF is one thing, but and maybe that is there with maybe the collective is there with the Reggaegirlz and we just see it expressed different way, Throw into the Reggaegirlz, we'll share.
Nobody talking.
Ball is with Sheridan in goal. Sheridan taking her time. Reggaegirlz definitely will get chances in the second half. I mean, of course, keep it 1-0 and then send on as much attacking players and try get something out of this game. Worst case scenario, you cannot lose this game. Best case, you win and you take a draw and then go from there.
So you hope a fluke mistake.
Yeah. You have the ball is sent down the ball. Canada now coming down. Kanye Plummer clears away out. And it's halftime. And to be fair, family, Kanye, we talk a lot. I laugh at Kanye coming being the stand job, but she has performed admirably for someone who have not played any football for a long time. At least
I agree.
She has performed quite well. It was not fault for the goal, definitely. So we have to big her up.
Why, poor Becky.
Seeing images from the bleachers, I mean, a nice good turnout. Junior, that look almost like the same turnout we saw with the Reggae boys.
Oh, the right side. Yeah, but it's close. It's close. and it's sad because this is a World Cup attending team. They have a chance to go out there and support. You did not take that opportunity.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get to the halftime start here in a second. We're going to pull that up as I adjust this thing and just get
but I'll be right back. We're going to buy a break.
All right.
What do they call it? Buy a break.
Junior taking a halftime break there. We'll take a look at the halftime stats.
All right. So, okay. Yep. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
BM says the crowd is similar to the Reggae Boys games, around 8 to 10,000. Well, I mean, all right. So it may be the same people. It may be the same people. So a bit disappointing that more people don't show up to support this team that has done so much more than, and it don't have to be a competition with the other team, of course, the Reggae Boys, that is, but you have a team that was quite successful. I mean, first in the history of Jamaican football, that a team went to consecutive World Cups at the senior level, a team that went to the round of 16 at this World Cup. So a monumental achievement. So promotion is significantly lacking. I mean, the way the game was promoted, from what I've been told by many on the island, but I wouldn't think you need a lot of promotion for this sort of game. I mean, I know people have busy lives to live, but at the end of the day, I would have expected football fans, Jamaicans, should be running out to celebrate this team, regardless of what happened tonight, because this team did something great in achieving the round of 16 at the Women's World Cup, and ultimately making it to the second to consecutive Women's World Cup. So we have to come out and show love and respect to this football team. Just giving you a small update on the Caribbean Premier League, CPL, Curry Goat Cricket, for all the cricket fans. Of course, the T20 World Cup will be held in the Caribbean next year. So all who are forward can link up. Maybe we can connect in the Caribbean and watch some cricket. Amazon Warriors versus Jamaican Talawa. Amazon Warriors made 182 from their 20 overs. Jamaican Talawa haven't started their reply. Top scorer for the Amazon Warriors, man called Azam Khan, I think made 54. Jamaican Talawa, the defending champions, looking to go to another final, looking to win consecutive trophies. They will take on, the winner of this game will take on the TKR, Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders, already in the final, slated for Sunday. Alright, so Concacaf W Olympic playing game, Reggaegirlz versus Canada, live in Independence Park, is at halftime. 1-0 Canada goal from Prince. The halftime stat, fairly decent ball game, football family. Reggaegirlz started off in a defensive setup. The position stats 57% for Canada to 43% for the Reggaegirlz. 6 shots for the Reggaegirlz, 4 for Canada. That 1 shot on target for the Canada is the goal. The important thing is that the Reggaegirlz have the talent. Both of these federations are under the microscope. Jamaican Football Federation is a party shop, aka poorly managed, a lot of issues with players and such federation. The Canadian Federation and its players are also in a major sort of disagreement. Junior, on the Canadian men's side of things, the men's national team's coach, John Herdman, left to join the Toronto FC, which is like a team at the bottom of the MLS. So that kind of gives you a landscape of how things are with Canadian football right now.
We might look at it and say, oh, you leave a national team, but you're the brother gone somewhere that is financially stable.
Yeah, and we have and the new president of the Canadian Football Federation said, I don't remember the exact quote, but they're very much in a bad financial situation. Of course, the women's team has been at odds over funds, about payment, and the recent president, the newly elected president, said that they're concerned about bankruptcy or such like, or something along the lines. I don't remember the exact quote. So, but long story short, money short all the way around.
Right.
So, Junior, if money short for Canada, for Canada's federation, I mean, it's a first world country, access to more resources. I mean, is JFF really a party shop then?
I mean, I said at the time that when you look at what happened at Canada, you look at what happened at Spain,
Yeah,
maybe Ricky,
it's been going through, yeah.
Ricky sit down and say, you know what? It could be worse.
You know, because when you sit back and check the rakes, I mean, you know, I mean, well, I guess we don't know the books of the Jamaican Football Federation. They're supposed to do audits, and we'll probably see the audit report being posted on the website at some point. We've heard many times of controversies and issues around funds. But, I mean, I haven't heard anything about bankruptcy. I mean, I know the Jamaican government has played an integral role in providing some financial support, right? So maybe that's what's going on and keeping the doors open at the JFF office.
Yeah, let me talk some sense in this conversation now. When somebody raises the red flag, a financial red flag, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That shows that this organization recognizes that they're in dire straits, right?
From the Canadian standpoint, yeah.
From the Canadian side.
Yeah.
Maybe Jamaica haven't raised the flag yet because they don't know that there's a flag to raise.
Okay.
You never heard of a Canadian player not being able to get the flights to go to the camps or get the flights to go to the games. No matter what you hear going on in these federations, the bare essentials are always covered. If you really think about it, right? So while we hear horror stories about Jamaica and their bare essentials not being covered, man I go airport and ticket not ready. Man have to take money out of them credit card for buy tickets to other people. So maybe Jamaica is in a worse position than Canada. Maybe Jamaica should have raised the flag a long time ago. Because it really and truly, Benton, Jamaica need the JFF more than JFF need Jamaica. If we are to have an honest conversation, the Jamaican people need the reggae boys more than the reggae boys need the Jamaican people. And if the GFF was to use that as leverage, I come out and say, hear me now, we'll go bankrupt enough. So we don't have enough money for fund the next World Cup qualification campaign. I guarantee the private sector will help them.
Okay.
But they never do it.
Okay, and BM says, don't make excuses for Ricketts and his friends. Them two worthless. Yeah, I mean, but I think the point I'm going to try to convey still is that, you know, let me see, financially, things kind of look dark in a places where I don't expect kind of to look dark.
Right.
Financially. Like, I don't expect a Canadian financial books to look dark. I mean, this is a federation and a team that has made consecutive World Cup, Women's World Cup, won the Olympics. This is a team on the men's team that has had their best. Right?
Yes. So the highlights.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead, remind me. Because I'm going to say I'm never talk about what is one.
Yeah, so yeah, just something I said. I didn't expect Canada to have such financial issues based on the on-field accomplishments. So I figured that was a product that is marketable and you can get some money for. So,
Right.
so clearly in the landscape of football, if Canada is having issues, something off in the landscape of how they deal with this product, whether it's Canada or Jamaica, etc. That may just have a say. Not really make no excuse. You were saying about the highlights you're watching.
I'll be a fat woman.
Those are the views that Junior Pringle. We're not gonna really call the ladies of Suriname. That we saw the highlights of the Concacaf Gold Cup
The truth.
games. I mean, some of the players them could lose some work, could work out. Yes, could work out. But ultimately, and we're talking about this tournament, this Concacaf Women's Gold Cup that is coming up next year, the first edition, and so we're seeing games, highlights of games that have took place. Suriname defeated Dominica Republic. And I said to Concacaf, we said to Concacaf recently that, you know, this is good to have this tournament. But the leagues, the domestic leagues are essential, right? Because if you have leagues in Bermuda and Suriname that are good developmentally, good leagues, then maybe you won't see people like Junior equate to being big bone.
Hold on, but listen. First of all, we don't want nobody out there get to the knickers in a bunch and tighten up the knickers on themselves. Because I am a fat man. So I am the fat
give me a pass for call the woman.
Listen, me, Benton. I am the lead representative of the Big Bone Football Network in the Western Hemisphere. Yeah, in the Western Hemisphere. So we can't take liberty of people. So let's leave me alone, man. Who are them fat?
Those are the views of Junior Pringle. You management, cut off the mic.
But you want me upset. As a defender, I would be embarrassed to let a fat player dribble past me. Benton, BM come out of ball field Sunday.
No, but you know, BM, if you notice that lady who is bigger, she used her body to her advantage. And we're talking about the Suriname player who switched the ball to her left foot and just dribbled. So you can't defend that. Marga defender cannot go around her and kick the ball in. As we're seeing a nice view of the stadium, family, as we're getting ready for the second half. So nice view, nice. You know, a nice little turnout on a Friday night. I guess this makes nobody know for Boombox Friday.
Wait, so the war now go on between Scatter and Scatter some that war over Boombox today.
Oh, another war going over Boombox.
Yeah, Scatter versus the Bulby York, the producer.
Okay.
Producer war. But tell you already though, but tell you already said look war thing them is all about Sting. Sting is only what? Literally 2 months away.
Yeah.
So it's all about this. That's where that once dancehall hits summer, the end of summer. You see, after Independence Day of Jamaica, that's when you start get ready for Sting.
And you might be right. Yeah, you know much more about it. Me just go dance. Me not really follow up the pasa thing, but I listen to a lot of Boombox Friday back in the day, and the General B getting pushed off on the stage. Now me see Harry Toddler run out with tune. Me see General B run out with tune. So there might be something to this. The man them might try catch a hype, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm tired of them. As the players, both teams are back on the field. You know, Junior, would you make any substitutions?
Of course. It was a very boring, from Jamaica's perspective, it was a very boring first half. You created 1 and 2 chances, but you never create consistent chances. As Kanye Plummer attacked to, who can he attack to? Or I defended them.
Kanye is speaking somewhat from an authoritative position as a former captain. She looked like she's saying to Den, yo, fix up. Fix up. I am back. Fix up yourself. Don't bother with it around here.
Lord of mercy.
Leon getting down the middle again. Leon walks around Kanye Plummer into the box. Leon with a shot. Almost goal, but ricochet of goalkeeper Rebecca Spencer. Rebecca is quickly out shouting at somebody.
Why that right there, yes, that is the reason why we question Kanye Plummer playing, starting. That video right there is all we need to know.
Yeah, the PS. Leon just blew by her. And then her positional awareness.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Corner kick to Canada. Quinn sent it in, flicked on. Canada looking for a shot. Hit the crossbar. Headed out. Reggaegirlz trying to clear the line. A shot back in, and Juice Spence took a knock in the head. And she's down, and she's quickly back up. Concussion protocol. Check, Juice Spence.
Better, you saw Juice Spence face tough. She can't take the ball in her face, but she all right.
Those are
the views of Junior Pringle.
And not ball shot. Midnight.
Have I lied?
Junior, she went down and she appeared.
She went down, headed the grass, and got right back up.
Atlanta Primus does not look at it tonight. I think she does not. As Canada comes down the left side, cross into the box. Ball, Canada all out. Canada with a shot. Rebecca Spencer trying to get Reggaegirlz cannot clear their line. And finally, Juice Spence is able to get a. And Junior, mind the feminist cancer ball shot. Yo. Thank you, BM.
Yeah. What? Feminist, go here, man.
I have come it says that's how we live on the edge. Yeah, the Reggaegirlz seems to still in the locker room, family. Just not aware for the second half. Ball blowing around. Ball sending in the box almost again. It's one way. Yeah, the ball just a play from Jamaica's 18-yard box to about 5 yards out. It's all out attack from Canada here.
Yeah, ref, we need a redo for halftime. Yeah.
But this is where we need leadership. Somebody to calm down the group and then take the ball and just. Juice Spence shouting, directing traffic, coming, showing for the ball here. Ball is with Swaby. Swaby now looking to send it long, looking for Bunny. And Bunny Shaw didn't get it, and Bunny Shaw dropped the shoulder. Here comes Canada again with it. Down the left side, Lacasse. Been a handful tonight. Ball with Quinn. Back to Lacasse. On the left side. And Collins picks it up. Now ball is with Prince, the goal scorer Prince. Sampson picks it up, finds Spence. Atlanta now finds it to Chenya. Chenya now, Reggaegirlz kind of knocking the ball around a little bit. Ball is with Wilshire. So hopefully that's the end of the onslaught. Now with then looking to send it to Bunny. Intercepted by Canada.
Yo, Shawwater sub.
Yeah, and that, all right. So, Bunny Shaw, it's almost like you're playing, if you're not supplying her, it's almost like you're playing with a player less if the supply is not there. And
I think you need to explain the word supply, because supply doesn't mean attempts. She won the ball right at her foot, or not at all.
Yeah, I mean, a Bunny Shaw type of forward does best with a true number 10 who's going to be able to get the ball.
Well, I'm speaking that.
And good stand up. And she took a knee in her head. Yo, Leon, while Leon I tried to take out Kanye Plummer, I want to go on. Good stepping up from Kanye, though. Very good stepping up.
Yeah, hey, oi, Leon, oi. We take that spoon and scrape off some of the makeup off of your face, you know. Love my ball alone.
Come on, says, but is so she play at Man City as in Bunny Shaw. But I think with Man City, she has players who will supply her, right? This is why she had scored so many goals. Whereas the Reggaegirlz don't. It's a different setup. You have to go do extra work with the Reggaegirlz team. You don't have no true number 10 who can ball general up the field. You have other ballers in that Man City team who can general up the field and supply her. It's manual and pass the ball to her as for the non-Jamaican in an ideal situation. So come on, say she's a box baller, as in she wants the ball in the box. I mean, and so this is where coaching and learn and them people have to make a decision. Of course, she's the captain and a face of the team, and she has done so much. So you can't really just take her off. And Bunny rightfully said that is why, rightfully said that is why Bunny does well versus the minnows and fades versus the big sides like US and Canada. Yeah, this is true. But, and BM says who then a cuss off. So maybe this is why then a play for supply.
And BM, yes, she was cussing off Shaw because she tried to pass the ball to Shaw and Shaw never moved into the space. Yeah. So I'll say she cussed off Shaw.
Well, then better get ready for sub. But and in this sort of team, in this sort of formation, and how you play against a team that is so dominant against you, historically, you cannot have no passenger. You cannot have no player who just want an ideal setup. You have to have all hands on deck. It's not even ball sent into the box.
If I was to speak my mind and speak my truth, you will hear me a bad mind, a Ballon d'Or nominee. So no, shut up.
Speaking true, we don't remember say a ball shutting us. As long as you know we can disagree in a diplomatic and polite way, in a respectful manner. As long as you don't call the woman out of them name and call them fat like how me I hear I call some woman.
That wasn't called out of her name. That's an adjective. Isn't that what an adjective is?
What?
It's an adjective.
Yeah, it's adjective. Ball down to the box. And Canada appealing for a penalty there as Lacasse, who's been a handful at Wilshire, and finally, Girls get a yellow card there for dragging the shorts off Drew Spence.
Wait. What?
How is that sub even possible? How is that sub even possible? That no make no earthly sense. Well, all right, I understand Jody Brown coming off for Salai Washington. Big up Atlanta. Salai Washington. What? Yo, Lauren lick him head. Lick him head. Big up to my brethren, Lon, but me respect him, but me not understand some of them foolish to say. So, all right, so Chenya Matthews is off, and I thought Chenya Matthews was the most effective player in the first half of the Reggaegirlz. Cameron, no, so clearly Bunny, and I guess maybe statistically you can't take off Bunny, right? She's scored the most goals. So she's the untouchable, Junior. BM says Drew Spence, the little general in the midfield. Give her credit. She's definitely a baller. I mean, I thought that's unfair to Chenya Matthews. I thought she did more than what was expected of her to get subbed in the 54th minute. But let's see what the Jody Brown sub for Salai Washington. I understand that because we saw Salah at the World Cup, and but I don't know. Junior, I can't explain the subs them. Please.
I don't.
Please enlighten me upon the subs them. I don't.
I don't know.
Good to see Tiffany Cameron on the football field playing in an attacking position as opposed to right back where she played, where Lauren used her at the World Cup.
I would have take off Jody Brown and put Tiffany there and leave.
They're not going to clearly. So I think what is going on. All right, Lauren will not sub Bunny unless Bunny wants to be subbed. That's the only scenario. So that she's untouchable. So with that being said, Junior, is it a situation where it's just that she scored the most goals, so you have to kind of give the potential person who can score goals on the field?
Sure.
I'm just trying to understand it. Bunny can be sub. She won't die, you know. That's what Cameron said. We play the ball back more than forward. That makes sense. We see the best players in the world get sub. This is true. We see. Well, actually, Messi can't get sub. I want you. Messi can't get sub. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo, Saudi Pro League, can't get sub. So, shot from way out from Lacasse. Lacasse has been a handful into the arms of one Miss Rebecca Spencer. So, I mean...
Wow.
Ball now down the middle. Leon cuts out in. Leon into the shot. Save by Rebecca Spencer. Leon again. And Leon is a handful. And Rebecca Spencer is definitely getting a workout tonight. Women's Super League starting up soon. So Rebecca Spencer, Tottenham's own, getting prep. Is it time to sub Kanya Plummer and put on Chantel Swaby Jr.?
For what?
I mean, at the end of the day, no matter if she late or not, Chantel Swaby is supposed to be much more match fit than Kanya Plummer. I mean, come on.
I mean, you know, it's also remarkable that Kanya more than likely will be playing the full 90 minutes.
Oh, Alice. Come on, says how many goals she scored against Canada. As in Bunny. This is true. And Den is in argument here with Leon. Den better be careful. I hope she doesn't get a yellow card. Or Ashley Lawrence is down. She took a hit in the face there from there. Yeah, Den, calm down, you know. I say you have to go to Canada, you know. And the referee now called over Den. I mean, we understand she's an emotional player, but just we don't want to pick up a red card in this ball game. Ashley Lawrence now seems to have a fat lip.
Stop calling woman lip out of its name, meant that.
Well, don't it look swollen?
She has a swollen lip. I call woman fat.
Oh, okay. My apologies. She has a swollen. Oh, look at Junior. Look at you, Tuna. Look at you. All right, so I'm going to ask some serious questions here, or some serious questions. Is Bunny Shaw an asset or liability against these big teams, Junior?
Yeah.
Against the USA, the Canadas of the world in this region. Is the way she's been used and the privilege and the type of leeway that she's been given, is she an
That's a setup question. That is a setup question, because if you need a goal, you need the best player on the field. So
but is she the best player against these teams though?
Is she's the best playing player? Probably not. But I think it's on the staff to get her to play. She don't look. We don't want to get me.
All right.
We already I deal with the Leon Bailey storm and the fun storm, right?
The star treatment.
We don't really want to take on the bunny stamp, but the truth is,
Why not? You already have one stamp.
yeah, might as well take on the two of
They
them.
might as well take on another one.
Bunny don't look committed to play for Jamaica.
When they play against the big teams.
No, she don't look committed to play for Jamaica.
Ball sent wide. Wilshire now has it. Wilshire now, and quickly back is that annoying Lacasse. Lacasse definitely working on both sides of the field here.
She don't look. She just look like a principal. Just a walk around.
The principal put the point, the comment there.
Yeah, just walk around, directing. Go this, do that.
Okay.
Hey, help me do this for me, please. We just drop a book. Take out the book and pass it to me, please. But I'm still in a place of leadership.
Okay.
So it is, and again, it's not fair. It is not fair to her because if that's the way she play, that's the way she play. But you can't have that title as big baller and not show up. You just can't. You're
especially against the big teams.
No, it's not especially. If you're a big baller, you show up every game.
Yeah, you sure.
You're the pick and choose.
Bunny chasing this one. Sheridan is quickly out of her goal. Trudy Carter. We thought Trudy Carter, when she played in some of the gear, in a couple of gear, was it what game? Was it Panama? I thought she did well.
Yes.
Should she get some minutes here, Junior?
For who? You don't take off your two wingers already. You take off on them, we get them again.
I mean, at this stage, it doesn't. You need goals, Junior.
Yeah, but you also want the Tuesday game to be that all you have to do is score a goal.
You can, all right, because you can't go to Canada down 1-0 thinking that you still have a chance in this tie.
But you want to risk going down 3 and 4-0?
So, well, you still need goals.
Yeah, but you need goals in 180 minutes. And the reality is, if you can't score one goal in 180 minutes, then you don't deserve a goal.
And
you don't
one goal is not enough to.
I know that. But you need a goal. You still need a goal in 180 minutes to play an extra minute, right?
BM says, so is Bunny the female Leon Bailey? Yeah, probably. I mean, and it's not something that's unique to these players. It's something when it comes to star treatment in Jamaican football culture. And it's probably not unique to Jamaican football culture. It's probably...
It is unique to Jamaican football culture.
Oh, is it unique? Because I was about to say I saw the same thing in the Saudi League with certain players. But I think it's just a star treatment. Some people are untouchable. Some players are untouchable. And it can be detrimental to the team's objective because sometimes those players are not carrying their weight to achieve the objective on the court. Here comes Leon again, and she's trying to go near side, and it's out. So Rebecca Spencer touched that the ball. It's supposed to out for a goal kick.
Corner. But boy, Leon is killing Plummer.
Yeah, man. Leon has Jamaica's centre backs in a throw.
For one, Alison Swaby is not even in the picture.
Yeah, because Alison Swaby boss.
And poor Kenya.
Leon definitely has Jamaican defense in a chokehold. Ball sent into the box. Headed out. A shot from way out into the arms of Rebecca Spencer. Fleming's with a shot from way out. Rebecca looking for option, but no one is readily available. And you started off the show by saying that this may be Lauren's last set of games for Jamaica. And if this is, I mean, and he has done an amazing job. So big up to qualify consecutive World Cups, round of 16. If this is it, you hope that whosoever is the next coach will have the guts, the cojones, to be able to make the tough decisions and to make this team to unleash the talent in this team, because there's talent there in the squad, in this pool of players. You have to be able to tap into that talent and be able to play a different way. As Canada makes a sub, Prince is off. Hitima is on. Hitima is a dangerous player. Is on.
Boy, poor then. I hear Shaw.
Shaw into the box. Shaw trying to get a shot off. Block of Atlanta Primus trying to get on the loose ball. Shot from Cameron. And over the top. Is that Jamaica's first shot on target, Junior?
No, it's not on target.
I thought the goalkeeper pushed it. No.
But that was a dangerous attack.
Atlanta Primus, I not like what I'm seeing from Atlanta Primus. She just doesn't look at it. Not the player who's very busy in midfield that we used to seeing. Kanye out on the left side. And good work from Kanye Plummer.
Good work. I pray she not lose the ball because she have to run back.
All right, so, all of them things that tie into fan support, You see, when we are talking about fan support and people who support the team, etc. Ball sent down the middle. Here's a shot from Lacasse. Busy. Block from Wilshire Cotton inside. Back to what I said regarding fan support. We want people to support the team, but people also want to support something that's a winning team, that is something they can back, and entertain football. And so that is to do with coaching and putting together a product that is attractive. And if we just ball into the box.
You know what, maybe Lawrence's personality, because he's somewhat of a recluse, right? So his personality might also be hurting the image of the team, like that they're not approachable. You would love to have a coach where, coming from a building a fan base perspective, right? Local fan base. You'll love a coach where chopping this. Go on, no girl.
Who can rally behind.
Mercy. Eh?
Yeah, the fan.
You need a coach where can speak to the fans directly. Yeah. And speak to them and say, yo, come out and go watch it. I mean, Simoes was a master. Simoes was a master at speaking.
Picking up the ball. Bunny looking for a free kick. Then Drew Spence was looking for the return pass. Never came. Bunny didn't get the free kick. She's speaking to the referee, but referee's having none of it. Just to update the cricket fans, Jamaica Tala was 29 for 2, engineer. Jamaica Tala was 29 for 2, chasing 183 to win. Jamaica Tala looks to be in a spot of bother the family.
183 runs. That T20.
Yeah, T20.
9 runs are over,
Ball now sent down the flank. Canada looking to a cross inside into the arms of Rebecca Spencer. Big up to David Gouchard. Hopefully I'm Gouchard. Dave said the coach needs to give the young star Buckley a run. And, the point that you make, Junior, about coaching and the fans need a coach. Now put words in my mouth, but I think what you were saying is that a coach's personality, somebody that the coach can rally behind and mobilize the people to get behind him or her, that is it's a huge point, because if you think about 98 and Simoes, if you look at the teams that are successful at what our club level, there's a coach that the fans rally with, them join with and say, yo, this is the man or woman in charge, and Ray. You see me I deal with, so those are all, and so those coaches even if they make the unpopular decision or bench a star player, the fans usually will back them.
Right.
Yes. So in the case of a Bunny Shaw here, if Lauren is popular with the fans and tell Bunny to come off, I feel the fans will say, "Yo, Bunny, go and go sit down because you're not playing no ball."
Yeah.
You know, so to speak. So, but I think at the end of it, and so we have another sub coming up for the Reggaegirlz.
You called it. Is that something you called?
Yeah, man. A long time Atlanta Prime must come off, I feel. I mean, we love Atlanta. Big up yourself. She does not look at it tonight. I mean, she's definitely. We know that she can do better. Sorry, family. Kayla McKenna, the player that we saw at the World Cup, who was outstanding playing down the middle against Panama, comes onto the field. So now we go with two strikers, right?
Yeah. But can they have some pass on our foot in that one? What about an English league ball, I don't know.
Who?
You should see it.
Let me just want to make sure and say, yo, she don't pass the ball, Junior. She just kick it along and hope say
Stop it.
She just kick it along and hope say it get behind the defender. But it was definitely looking to find Salai Washington.
What? Dentist? But they're ahead of your better. You so see dentist.
Yeah, I refresh and wait. But they're way behind. Come on, me they are going easy. It's, you know what reach me because I watch cricket sideways. So the thing I slope my, you know, the dentist they are much, as BM says.
Dentist with his wife.
All right. So how comes so that foul on wasn't that a foul on Bunny Shaw Jr.?
No, the ref can't play on. They both went into a full-blooded challenge. I ref just a play on.
Seems like you're way ahead of me. I'm at the 73rd minute.
Yeah, I'm at 73rd minute right now. 72, 59, 73 minutes now.
Okay. Bunny Shaw walking with a limp there, family. And finally to the dentist. Come like a dentist also play idiot ball with the men's team too, so we know. We want coaches who have the cojones to unleash the talent in the pool and say a ball we have play. We want Pep Guardiola type coaching to run it around here.
And a politician them that.
Yeah, that's the one I probably. Yeah, another brother there, Bruce. What name?
I don't know his name. We don't deal with politicians.
Omar Davis, Bruce. Omar Davis and Mark Golden.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Buju Banton PMP function over there. Him and me him drop album. You know, labor right by. Our politics season right now in Jamaica because it seems like election is coming up. So, football family, hopefully we just keep the love moving and just collectively work together to improve the country. And there is Michael Ricketts. Michael Ricketts is not impressed.
And Babsy.
And big up to the sports minister herself, the wonderful Minister Babs Grange Jr.
I'm looking for behind Ricketts, two rows back with a black lipstick. Hey, Betad,
yeah,
we can't tell.
No, the dentist.
We can't tell when Omar tell man lying. You see Omar behind Ricketts attack to the man. I'm being like shit, tell him. I'm being like. That's what you tell.
DF said we're looking for love the dentist. We're going to leave the dentist alone. We're going to love the dentist night. But we just, football family, I think we all, not I think, we all want the same objective. We want to see our team successful I want to see them play some ball in this process. Success means win trophies, compete, don't just walk on the field and you know, and hold people accountable. More importantly,
Yeah.
if star ball and not play ball, come one bench with we.
Oh Lord have mercy. Amy Rose.
Still 1-0 Canada. We're in the 76th minute. Fleming is down. Looking to have a grind issue here. Football weekend family also join us on Sunday for Ball Chat football recap show at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll take a look at the final analysis of this game. We'll also discuss EPL weekend action, North London Derby coming up, Arsenal versus Tottenham, red hot Tottenham. We'll also take a look at what's going on with Manchester United and the week that was in Champions League.
We can beat Burnley and have a different conversation Sunday. Hold on. Hey, my sports day start tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Manchester United versus Burnley. Then 12 o'clock, Florida State versus Clemson. Then 3:30, Colorado versus Oregon.
Alright, that's not football, Junior.
College football.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot. Last week your baller was prime. Oh, yes. Reggaegirlz knocking the ball, looking.
Yo, I feel Drew Spencer get a red card if I not today, Tuesday.
Well, Leon is asking what's going on. Throwing. All right, Reggaegirlz, we need a goal, you know. We need a goal. Dave says handball.
Both teams look tired. Where's Shaw?
Ball sent long.
So where's Shaw?
Bunny with a pass. All right, good play from Bunny Shaw. Across, headed out. Junior, can Bunny play in a number 10 role with another striker?
No, because the foot movement is too slow. The ball have to keep moving. You can't be a number 10 and the ball reach and the ball dead. You have to be a improvised link man, getting the ball up front or getting the ball to the wings. So she'll have to work on her speed, on her foot speed.
Rose Zardowski is on for Canada. Reggaegirlz getting ready to take a corner kick. Fleming is off and Grosso is on for Canada. Reggaegirlz corner kick as Den, the free kick specialist, the dead ball specialist, sends the ball into the box, headed on by Bunny Shaw and into the arms of Sheridan. Fans, Jamaican fans trying to make some noise here. We need some noise. Yeah, brother, put on your phone and make some noise. How this? Man, I record. Where my record?
Monday game and I record it. Boy.
Then he's stepping up in midfield. Finds Vian Sampson. Sampson's the Reggaegirlz looking. Find Cameron. Cameron with a heavy touch. Collins picks it off. Ball is back with Sampson. Back to Cameron. Wilshire. Drew Spence. Drew Spence is a baller. Yo, where she kick with the ball? Yo, Wilshire, where you kick with the ball for? You know, Drew Spence stand right in front of you, ask for the ball. Drew Spence must drop her head. Yo, it's a baller. Baller come to you and say, give me the ball. And you kick the ball out. Ashley Lawrence is now down, needing some attention. Seems like Ashley is having some ankle issues there. But you know, watching these two teams, still the gap between the Reggaegirlz and Canada is not as wide as it once was.
Crazy. Oh, as it once was. Okay.
As it once was.
Right,
I mean,
right,
it's still work to be done. It's still work to be done, but it's not as wide. The Reggaegirlz have made massive progress. And if they continue on the same trajectory with a right coach, with somebody who will unleash the talent of this group, it's going to close further.
I like optimistic outlook. I like that point of view.
No, because I think there's this pool of players. There's a very talented, group of players. It's just can they find the right way to get the best, the most effective way to play as a group, especially when they're playing against the Canada and the US of the world.
Yeah, but you see that come with chemistry.
Yeah,
you have to build chemistry. You have to at least like playing with each other. And I don't know if this is a fair statement, but watching the game, does it look to you like they like playing with each other?
Yeah, Jamaican fans and the other stand and sit down and watch. Yo, we not jump, we can't make no noise. Lauren giving Bunny a scolding on the touchline. Dave asks, do you think they need a foreign coach? I don't necessarily think it has to be foreign. I just think they need a good coach, somebody who's gonna be good enough to be able to unleash. To get the team to play a different way and sub whosoever needs to sub off when necessary. Junior, your thoughts? So I don't necessarily think it has to be a foreign coach. It just need to be a very good tactical coach who can hold people accountable.
Yeah, but then it would be nice if the holding people accountable is from the coach down. Yeah. He also need a coach that can hold the board accountable above him or her, right? Because you might not want to play a certain baller, but the board wants to see a certain baller. So the board can tell the player, no, put on your jersey and go out there, you're playing. And there's nothing me as a coach can do at that point, right? So you have to sever, as a coach, you have to sever that relationship. You have to sever the relationship that the players have all around them and put it only to you.
Yeah.
However you do that is up to individual tactics. But that should be the first thing to happen. Because Jamaica is playing 83 minutes and them look the same. It's the same play going forward, there's no change. There's no fluidity to it. And I think that is where the coach is lacking.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, DF says, but who? And BM says, so Lauren no foreign coach. Boy, BM I run joke and everything. And call me crazy. And any coach that coach men's football and is good in Jamaica who can coach women's football. It's as long as you're professional and can deal with the people in the right and proper way. I think tactically, Lenward Teacher Hyde as one of the better coaches in terms of getting people playing good football. You give him time and work out a system and then play a good football.
Right.
So, that's the type of coach I would like to see take over this team. And so, the unfortunate thing is that you're probably going to get another yes man in the JFF setup. I noticed they've been promoting, what's his name? Gilbert, who coaches Excelsior. Excelsior and coach, and he coached a few other youth teams. And so he's probably next in line to take over that job. Now, if he's the man that's going to take over that job, then, hopefully he's learned something along the way and forward with the tactical acumen to deal with this team. Because, again, I think it's a very talented group of players. A very talented group.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you. And if that coach did exist, we'll have already have him as a coach.
Ball sent to the back. Reggaegirlz. And Yeah, man. The DF says it right. This group of girls plus some of the young stars will do so much better. I mean, when you sit down and watch the U20 teams, the U20, U17 girls. I mean, you have this baller named Tiny Seaton, baller. You have the Kiki Van Zanten, baller. You have Kiki's sister who plays in the under 20, baller. You have you have so many other. You have the Maya. What's her name? Maya Rangda. What? I can't. I'm slipping on her name. So there's a talented pool of players. And when you look at a player like Salai Washington is 17 years old. I mean, 17 turning 18 years old. She played in a World Cup. Got some minutes with, so you just need a good coach with tactical acumen and somebody who have sense, who can say, star baller, come off of the field. You're not contributing, comes all I see. Well, then I play for Salad.
As patrons are now leaving the bleachers, everybody I get a hint, come and could beat the traffic.
Yeah. And Junior, and we have to get Lauren on the show after this whole this thing wrap up, because maybe it's just the circumstances that probably, I don't know if this tactically is his preferred way of playing football, because he took over with, after the Vin debacle, then boom qualifiers, then boom World Cup, and so his strategy was, defend first and then counter.
Right, which is saying, I know we don't have the talent going forward, and maybe that's still true, because the game hasn't changed. I have not seen a change in the game, which is somewhat concerning to me. That it's like, do something that is going to change the direction of the game.
Yeah.
But make the Canadians feel like, all right, we need to do something here, So,
yeah, I mean, so regarding change, I mean, you do see Bunny Shaw dropping a little bit deeper still, Junior. I know Kayla McKenna going in front of her and pushing forward. But it's not something you definitely want Bunny Shaw to do, right? You want her to be either with Kayla in that two striker role, and another person, Drew Spence, picking up the ball and say are dictating that play,
Yep.
But and maybe this is part of, when we spoke to Lauren years ago, or months ago, whenever his first philosophy is defend first and then, try to live to fight another day. And so, you see that in some of the players.
Right.
Ball into the box. Drew Spence with a miscontrol.
The old saying, you cannot win after one game in a sports, right? But one thing you can lose the tie altogether, right? Yeah. And I think that is the way that Lauren is approaching it.
And you definitely see increased urgency now in the attacking third. So they've kept it close, and now they're going for that equalizer. Pushing, trying to get that equalizer, at least that opportunity to score,
I understand what Messi meant that.
Yeah. But, I am very optimistic about the outlook of the Reggaegirlz. Whatever transpire regarding this team and Olympic playing game, another box check, is the first time I remember them ever reach this far. So, but of course we have to tap into these opportunities. Them not come often, as Bunny Shaw is going in and ball and a shot from Wilshire way out, block, out for a throw, and Reggaegirlz showing a bit more urgency here.
8 minutes? Wow.
Kanye, look, good ball to Cameron. Swaby. Fine, Drew Spence. Drew Spence went over a little bit. Yo, Drew, why you try dive? Get up there, sir. You're not supposed to go over there, sir. Kanye Plummer stepping up as Canada tries to hold on to position. Quinn. Collins.
Yo, Canada just break the press like it wasn't even there.
Lacasse. Yeah, and break the press too easily, right? So, ball sent in and over.
Yo, if that got to go, it's score.
Yeah, Rebecca Spence.
Where is it?
Return leg is Tuesday night, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern in Canada. Ball chat will be live again for another watch along family. Reggaegirlz, we say. But of course, going to Canada down is makes the task even much more difficult. So it definitely,
It make it next to impossible because Canada is going to go home and just play. I mean, Jamaica will have to come out their shells, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they applied enough pressure to Canada. As soon as Schneider or set up over the coach.
Maybe she's learning some coaching tactics.
Coach, maybe get a run to the coach and 7 minutes in a game with her coach.
I mean, maybe she's learning some coaching skills from Lauren. Leon was a handful tonight for the Reggaegirlz, an absolute handful. Ball sent down the cross into the box, and it's a second goal. 2-0.
Yo, it's a pretty goal now. That's it. Olympic dream done.
And we didn't know we have that many Canadian supporters in Jamaica. How would them come from? Junior, I walk one. A Canadian embassy people them this. That's the far I go.
What a beautiful touch.
And that's Leon with the goal. I mean, well, she deserves a, yeah, I mean, she's been a handful all night. And so she finally get her goal. I mean, from being instrumental in the first goal. But Canada has another ball on to come forward with the thing. 2-0 Canada. So this, Junior, you said something during the World Cup. This assistant coach, Khan, I think his name. From what I read his bio is stats and TV related analytics. Are you surprised how involved he is in the touchline? If that's his role, unless his role has changed. Yeah, man. When DF says we don't care, Reggaegirlz will say, yeah, man. Of course, Reggaegirlz, we have support them. I mean, we want them to do better. We ultimately want to win football games, as we always say. At least be competitive, and because at the end of the day, McKenna was trying to chase that one into Drew Spence's path. Reggaegirlz will play Canada and Leon again. Yo, shouldn't have stopped running now. 1-on-1 now going at Alistair Swaby. Leon, good stand up from Swaby. I mean, Swaby. I mean. I was a bit worried for Swaby there as Leon faced her up in the 95th minute. Corner kick, but she stood her ground and was able to usher the ball out for a corner kick. Leon is a handful all night. BM says, I'm disappointed that Bunny has a captain. She looks disinterested. I don't think Bunny is captain material. I don't think she's captain. She's a captain. But that's a whole nother scenario why you pick a captain. I mean, ball headed on.
Yo, that save is a technical catch. Because she head the ball and the ball lick her defender and come back faster than she went.
Ball is
Jamaica,
Bunny trying to dribble. Bunny pass the ball now.
there's not one pass for her foot.
And a yellow card for Dave says they will do better when we find the right coach. Trust me. Yes, I agree 100%. I mean, I guess Quinn says is that Quinn tell Bunny say, yo, I would take Buchanan. Tell Bunny said, no, you know, pass around here.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely think we need to find a good coach to take over this team, who can take this team to another level. Free kick to the Reggaegirlz. Bunish. And then Blackwood getting ready to take another free kick. Imagine you just play somebody just because they want them to take free kick. No, imagine that, Junior. You're not good at the first job, your first responsibility as a left back.
Oh, Nana, what's your name? Oh, Nana, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Yeah, man, him like, big up. BM says, I think Lauren definitely will go after Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, if Tuesday is his final game, it's been a massive achievement. I have to big him up for his accomplishments with his team. I mean, World Cup, consecutive World Cup. But hopefully, I don't know, bug coach a forward. Bless up, Dave. Salute. Remember, Sunday we have 5 p.m. Eastern. We have regular ball chat, recap football show. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Bless up, family. And tell a friend about it. We do this every Sunday, 5 Eastern. If he's an Arsenal fan, forward. Liverpool fan, forward.
Yeah, so Dave, before you cut, if you're new to the show, put in the chat which team you support. Both of us support Jamaica. We don't know that. Club team. So if you're watching right now, every Sunday we talk club football. All the top news in club football starting at 5 p.m. And for the English Premier League, we have what we call a mock standings, and where we guessing the games to go. So if you're new to the show, and Buddy Shadow kick on the ball. If you're new to the show, I want to take part. Let me know. Put it in the chat, and we will also put the information in the chat. That right there just summarizes Khadija Shah's moment.
Dave said Chelsea himself. Well, sorry, Dave.
Oh,
big up yourself. But sorry, it's a rough year so far. Inside the Independence Park, Canada 2, Reggaegirlz 0. BM says the problem coaching though. I'm not saying Lauren is the best, however, will another coach get a better results? I doubt it. To answer that question, BM, that's a loaded question. The result I think if you're playing at your best, if you get everyone functioning at their best and to put them in the best position to succeed, then the results will fall into place. And you hold people accountable, the results will fall into place. So yes, I think the results will be better with a better coach who is gonna hold people accountable. No disrespect to Lauren. I think Lauren has done a magnificent job. He has taken this team to the next level. But you need somebody else with this talented pool of players who can take it a step further. Because I think the results, you get people playing better, holding people accountable, and you get people functioning optimally. The results will be better. The results will forward.
I agree. I mean, I truly do agree, and you did make a point though, and I don't think it was a great point, and I don't want to fly over potential kids coming to like the schools that we're talking about. So yeah, we have to balance it out better. That's all I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So you talk about the coach, and you say, boy, you don't want to hire the wrong coach. Okay, if you hire the wrong coach, if you bring in a next man who might come and make the wrong approach to one of the players, then, or you bring in the man and the man and say, yo, I don't want a local baller, I just want this type of baller, want this type of baller. The Jamaica job to me is primed to take a next step, in my honest opinion. But the coach that comes in is a very tricky position because he doesn't have to make a lot of changes. Hence the school reference. You don't have to make a lot of changes. You go out there and you just help them take the next step. Right? You have the hardest part locked down. You know how to qualify for the World Cup. You have a team of players that know what it takes to qualify for the World Cup twice. Right? All them need to do is make an adjustment to their playing style so that you can become a little bit better. You don't need a wholesale change. So we have to be careful. We really have to be careful. I even think it might sound weird. I even think the interview that you interview the coach should be public. I honestly feel like the interview should be done televised or by Instagram Live, or also have an Instagram Live thing and I show a part of the interview. Ask the coach about his playing style preference, this, that, what changes would he make? I make the whole always sit down and critique it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Seriously. No, seriously. Because you have a side. If you get rid of Lard right now, Lard might sit down and think, he can say, he feel hard done. A lot of people might sit down from the outside looking in and say, wait, this brother carry you to 2 World Cup or you carry you to a 2nd World Cup and him help out for the first one and he does all this stuff and you're just going to get rid of him now? This seems unfair, right? So you better bring in somebody better. Who is the better? And if JFF cannot afford to use Dasadai for water, for provide water, they have to use tap water. What about fine coach? What better than land? So it's a tricky thing. I'm afraid of it.
Yeah, that's a tricky thing, but this is why, I mean, you need people who man take on the job as executive or administrators, so them need to step forward and deal with it. DF says, bottom line, we don't want no yes man. Yeah, it needs to be someone who has the personality. It doesn't need to be a destructive personality. It not necessarily have to be confrontational, but it needs to be someone who can do the job and do it on his or her terms, you know, and effectively well. It's me deal with. BM says, JFF don't business with the Reggaegirlz anyway, so the team flop, it won't be a big deal. I think the JFF cares about money, and if the Reggaegirlz are bringing in money, like if the Reggaegirlz are qualifying for World Cup and bringing in money, and the Reggae boys are not qualifying for World Cup, then there will be a pivot there, because JFF man them want money, and money them I say. In fact, everybody want money, and as more of the FIFA pot increases and more money goes in the women game, there will be more opportunity for the JFF leadership to get more money. So the Reggaegirlz keep winning games. I think that there's an opportunity for the JFF and them brethren to get more money. I just money thing. And Dave says I'm advocating for Teacher Hyde. I think Teacher Hyde is one of the best technical coaches on the island. Teach people how to play football. But bottom line, you need coaches who can make players and people better in the team and the team objectives, right? And that takes time. And big up to Lauren and what he has done. But, you know, we'll see Tuesday and what happens. So BM says, so explain, despite the girls' success, they are being sabotaged by the federation.
They're not the only one.
Sabotage.
They're not the only one, though. Spain just win the World Cup and their players are in danger of being banned and fine if them don't turn up for a game because them feel like the male
there's a culture that promote
right.
that give them inferior everything.
And that's a World Cup winning side.
Yeah, this is the World Cup winning side. So
Jamaica, right?
So it's a culture of football in general with sabotage.
Yeah.
So it's but I think BM again, money carries this thing, and women's football is pulling a lot of money now. And the more this team continues to achieve success, the more opportunity for JFF. Alrighty, man. Yeah, money people. So I think there's an avenue there. Yo, Manchester United are play Burnley tomorrow. Junior would like to get some sleep because he will have to get up, make him coffee, cook some ackee and saltfish because one needs something to calm him down. Because Vincent Company and Burnley need a first win and then smell something from Man United. So we're going to make Junior go in bed and we're going to check out a year tonight and just get ready for the weekend's action coming our way. Yeah, man. Dave says yes, big up Lauren, but I think the game gone left him. And I honestly think if you take Lauren one away, I will have a reason with him. He'll probably say his race is run. I mean, in fact, I think we asked him that. We asked him, say, boy, if the Reggaegirlz them come forward and say, yo, this is it, will he take away himself? And him say, yeah, man, him gone on road. So I think he understood the landscape of things and said, boy.
Because him have a less stressful job.
Yeah, him have, yes. Definitely have less stressful job. Return to club football at Colorado.
Yeah,
and people them probably want him to come home now. A whole heap of traveling has been doing for the last. We're going to line up Lauren on the shows coming up after this Canada game. We're going to have him forward to discuss these achievements and things. We'll talk to him. Dave says no Manchester United tomorrow. Can't manage watching Manchester United and Jamaica.
It's a late game too. It's a late game, 3 o'clock.
So, I mean, what the problem is?
I get it over with in the morning.
Dave says, when you say Burnley smells some United blood, I mean, Vincent Company and Burnley, they haven't won a game and they smell something. So, well, what a something. Yo, 5 p.m. Sunday, we will be here to recap the weekend's EPL action and La Liga Atletico Madrid versus our Madrid derby and other football news, and also get ready for the game on Tuesday with the Reggaegirlz versus Canada. And we'll also discuss Jamaican football and schoolboy football because JC has a probation after and forfeited 3 points after they used an ineligible player. So we'll discuss this and other schoolboy football news and other football news this Sunday, family.
One of how many ineligible players get caught?
Junior, you are a Woolmans graduate. you should not. You should. By the way, your coach, Matey Bag, a.k.a. my brethren Jerome Wait. Woolmans won the game and the man said, boy, I'm not impressed.
We set higher standards.
Yo, big up.
You know what I do? Jesse Lingard joined at El Etifak.
Yes.
Training valid for 1 month.
Yes, 1 month. That's a Gerrard's team, right? Steven Gerrard's team. Yeah, so he's done a 1 month. So what is that rolling contract?
Right. So I think legally, Gerrard protect himself. They don't want to give a big contract. And you realize that 4 weeks is a bug. So come trade with fair month and then we'll figure out the contract afterwards.
show me say you deserve
Show
more than
me.
a month.
Yes.
Yo, all right, I ain't that in the family. Tough night for the Reggaegirlz. Canada victorious 2-0 First leg action, second leg will be Tuesday. Connect with us on Instagram at Ball Chat Podcast. We're on Twitter at Ball Chat 1. We are on Facebook at Ball Chat. You can email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. We have our Sunday football recap show this Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern. All things football, EPL, Jamaican schoolboy football, EPL results, among other things we'll discuss. Yo, we're gonna run now. Bless up to our listeners. Big up on yourself. Junior, we're gonna run now, family.
I put that money for Coach Prime.
When we get Coach Prime, come coach Reggaegirlz.